What's up, guys? DW Fitness here. And somebody recently asked me a question on how many reps should I be doing in the gym. So, how many reps do I do? I do 8 to 12 reps for my upper body, and I do 12 to 16 for my lower body. Here's the reason why. As for your upper body, if you're training too low, then you're not really training for muscle hypertrophy. You're training for strength. And I think most everybody knows this, from all levels of fitness. You know that if you're training low enough, you're training for strength. But at the same time, you have to be training quite heavily, training in that low rep range. If you're training at a higher rep range, you're going to be stimulating the muscle, trying to beat it down, trying to tear it up so it can regrow, get bigger and stronger. Now, if you can't reach 8 reps, you might need to lower the weight down. It's okay if you can't reach 8 reps every single time. A train of thought to use is maybe I'll reach 6 reps, maybe a minimum of 6 to 8. So anywhere from 6 to 12, is really okay when you're trying to build muscle. So just keep that in mind. As far as legs and calves though, 12 to 16 reps is quite sufficient. I find, in that 15 rep range that my legs, they feel like they're going to explode whenever I'm doing legs. And so that's something I'm going to keep on working on myself. I'm going to include some links. I will include some links in the description box below that actually shows a lot of different research on these rep ranges and how they may work for you. Because you have to find out what works best for you in the long run. Just because I may say 8 to 12 reps per body, you may not like that. Your body may not respond well to it. So you have to find what works for you. Another thing is that with the 8 to 12 rep range for upper body and this 12 to 16 for lower body, when you're training a little bit higher, not too high, you're really hitting those red muscle fibers. We all have a lot of red muscle fibers in our body. We may have some white muscle fibers, and there's some websites that say, oh, you should train in the 4 to 6 rep range to hit those white muscle fibers. If you're training upwards in the 8 to 12, 12 to 16 for legs, then you really are hitting the white muscle fibers. And if you're training heavy, it really doesn't matter. If you're training too heavy and you're training too low, it can be dangerous sometimes. So that's why I say stick to a rep range you can manage and let the weight be something that you can control. Don't let it be the other way around so the weight controls you. Okay? As far as abs go, I would say stick to something like 15 to 25 maybe. Just go to failure on abs. You don't really need any weight. The only thing you may need as far as resistance for your abs is maybe like some rope pulls with the cables, but that's about it. You really don't need anything else. You can just use your own body weight. And so yeah, guys, that's my take on rep ranges. As far as sets, generally I do everything 4 times each. I've read that stimulating the muscle, you need to do at least 3 to 4 sets each per exercise to really get the most out of it.